Mona Santana. This is my daily gratitude list where I list and talk about 5 things I'm grateful for that hopefully you can relate to as well. Number 1, I'm grateful for bed sheets. We can choose any kind of bed sheet we want. It's amazing that you can just buy whatever you want. You don't have to settle for something that you're not comfortable with. You can choose anything. You can even choose different bed sheets every single night of the week if you want to. I mean, those are things that we should feel grateful for because that's a pretty massive luxury that you just have at your fingertips. Pretty much anybody, you could just buy flannel sheets if you wanted, satin sheets, silk sheets, cotton sheets, whatever, linen. I mean, it's great. And then of course you can even choose different thread counts. And then on top of that, you can even choose any kind of design you want or not. It's great. So I just think that it's a good place to put a little bit of gratitude, to just be aware of that fact, because it's like the more that you notice things like this, the more that you default to having an optimistic way of looking at things. And so I think it's an important practice, gratitude, because it's like it makes it so that your life is easier. And so it's good to look at things like bed sheets and think, oh wow, I'm so fortunate, because it's true. Number 2, I'm grateful for dreams. I love dreaming because that means that you're able to kind of see into your own subconscious, and so you can kind of see what's going on. Sometimes it's just like a little adventure that you have. Sometimes you have recurring dreams. I had a recurring dream, in fact, years ago. I used to dream that from time to time I would have like some kind of problem or whatever, and I would run into Paul McCartney. And he would be sitting with me like on a park bench, and I would talk to him like he was like my dad or something. It's super weird. But I used to have these dreams where Paul McCartney would tell me what was the right path to take. And I mean, to be honest, I don't think that's like a really bad role model to have. So maybe that was just my own subconscious saying something to me. I don't really know what that means about me, or says about me. But I liked it. I wish they would come back. That'd be a really good dream to have again. Number 3, I'm grateful for toaster ovens. Toaster ovens are so convenient because then you don't have to turn on the oven if you just want to. If you want to just toast something like kind of quickly, it's in like a small item for one person, then it's great. And I just think like those are things where we should be grateful for. Having a really specifically simple convenience like a toaster oven. I mean, or you can even just toast bread if you don't have a regular toaster. I mean, it's like one of those gadgets that you think is just for one use, but it turns out to be like all you really need. So I'm grateful for toaster ovens. Number 4, I'm grateful for John Lennon. I know I was just talking about Paul McCartney, but today's show is actually, I wanted to feature John Lennon because it would have been his 84th birthday last week. And so I just couldn't help but think about John Lennon and how much music he gave us in this very short time that he was actually on this earth. I mean, he only lived to be 40 years old, and he left this massive legacy of music. And I don't even know who I would be if I didn't have that music in my life. And imagine exactly the song Imagine, but imagine what life would have been like without John Lennon. You can't, because his music has so completely resonated and has so completely touched so many aspects of our lives that it's just so great. And then of course his his activism with peace and all that in his later years with Yoko Ono. And I'm a huge fan of the Beatles, as you know if you watch this regularly. But for me, I definitely feel a massive debt of gratitude to John Lennon for the incredible music that he wrote, along with Paul McCartney, of course, and the other Beatles from time to time, but also his solo work, which I think stands alone, and they're just such incredibly beautiful songs. And I think that that's like the kind of thing that just makes life worth living, just those gorgeous songs. Number 5, I'm grateful for glasses. I just couldn't help but think about some of the features that John Lennon had, that you would just see a pair of his glasses and you would immediately think of him and know they were his. And I was just thinking about how significant those glasses, the frames of those glasses were. And I thought how interesting it is that you can choose any kind of frame that you want. There's just anything available at your disposal. Any kind of glasses that you want to wear, you can, even if you don't need glasses, you can wear glasses just because, you know, for like vanity's sake. Why not? You know, it's style. And I just think that that is a really great place to put your gratitude into, because it's those little things that make our lives better. And collectively, all of those things make our lives as great as they are, you know, just because there's just so much stuff that we have. And there's just endless things to feel grateful for. And so those are the 5 things that I chose today. And I want to thank you for joining me. And I also want to thank you for subscribing to my channel if you have. And if you haven't, I would really appreciate it if you did. Anyway, I hope you're having a lovely day. I'll see you next time.